Congress and President Obama. Gun control advocates say the idea is a slap in the face to Americans. It's being held the same weekend as President Obama's inauguration, and it's Martin Luther King Day. They've started a petition to stop Gun Appreciation Day. It now has more than 25,000 signatures. Joining us now from Washington are Larry Ward. He's the chairman of Gun Appreciation Day, and Maria Roach. She's the founder of United for Change USA, the group that started the petition. Welcome to you both.
Hi, Carol.
Welcome.
Larry, let's start with you. Let's start with a simple question. Why Gun Appreciation Day?
Well, Gun Appreciation Day came about because on the first day of the 113th Congress, there were 9 gun control laws introduced, and Dianne Feinstein, according to reports, is set to introduce her bill on the 22nd, and we felt like we needed to have a swift, strong response.
And how does that figure into preventing tragedies in Newtown, this Gun Appreciation Day?
Well, the Second Amendment is vital to our freedom and liberty, and Adam Lanza not only broke 41 laws when he went into the Newtown school and killed those innocent children, but he went in with a stolen gun. The gun control laws were there. It was a gun-free school zone, and still the tragedy happened.
And you're not suggesting people like the guys in Oregon carry guns openly on the streets. You're suggesting they take their guns to gun ranges and gun stores. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The thing about the Second Amendment, which is very important to understand, is just like a police officer. A police officer doesn't necessarily need to draw his gun. Matter of fact, a lot of police officers go their entire careers without drawing their gun. But having the gun on their holster and knowing that the police officer has a gun deters people from robbing, say, a store, right? And knowing that the citizenry has guns deters the government from robbing our liberty.
Maria, talk about what makes this day so offensive in your mind.
I think, Carol, the timing. There are common sense, sensible ways to exercise your Second Amendment rights, and then there's theater. I believe that Mr. Ward and the other organizations that are joining on supporting Gun Appreciation Day are really focused on theater and not on solutions. Yes, absolutely. I think Larry and I would both agree that we want guns in the hands of law-abiding, mentally capable citizens. We do not want guns in the hands of people who are mentally incapable of carrying a firearm, or for those who have criminal intent. And I think too much of the argument and the discussion and the discourse this week is focused on just theater. Ways that organizations are looking to fundraise and build their membership, and not on keeping our families safe. Larry and I both have 6-year-old children. We both, I believe, felt the pain of seeing children gunned down in Newtown. I think we both believe that there are many things that could be done differently to keep guns out of the hands of those with illegal intent.
Well, let's talk about the theater issue with Larry, because for some people, seeing people carrying weapons out in the open, it is intimidating. It scares them. It has the opposite effect of what you're probably after.
Well, first I'd like to address the Martin Luther King Day charge, and I want to say, wholeheartedly, and this is sincere, and if you let me, explain. I believe that Gun Appreciation Day honors the legacy of Dr. King. First of all, we're looking for a peaceful protest. We're looking for people to come out and to remind the members of Congress and the President how we feel about our Second Amendment. And the truth is, I think Martin Luther King would agree with me, if he were alive today, that if African Americans had been given the right to keep and bear arms from day one of the country's founding, perhaps slavery might not have been a chapter in our history. And I believe wholeheartedly that it's essential to liberty.
Maria, I know Maria's itching to comment.
That is ridiculous. Slavery means that you are a possession. slaves were a possession just like a gun. So to say that if slaves had been armed, first, that's theater. So let's talk about the real issues.
No,
the real issue is it's similar to the theater in Aurora that wanted to have a memorial service for the victims there, but they forgot to talk to victims. And what they thought was a great idea became offensive. Your Gun Appreciation Day, on the whole, it's your right. It's your American right. But you didn't speak to anyone about it. And I think that in itself speaks to the theater. There is selfish, self-serving intent in a Gun Appreciation Day. If you speak to, and I've spoken to many people, thousands of people, they are outraged that you would plan your event 2 days before an American icon day that we celebrate nationally, who was murdered. He was slain by a rifle. I think we need to step back and really question, what is the intent of these Gun Appreciation Days? Why not appreciate victims? Why not appreciate the Second Amendment? But Gun Appreciation Day is really a power play. That's what it speaks to me. That's what it speaks to the 25,000 people.
But we have to wrap it up right now. I apologize.
Please
but I thank
join me on signon.org and sign the petition against Gun Appreciation Day.
And go to Gun Appreciation Day and show up on the January 19th.
All right. I appreciate the even-tempered conversation. It was actually a nice change of pace. Larry Ward, Maria Roach, thank you very much. We'll be